Okay, so it's high time that we will begin with our FGD. But before that, may I call on Teacher Akemi, yes, to lead us into prayer.
Good afternoon, everyone. So let us put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Lord, we praise you as we gather here today. We adore you and we humbly ask for your forgiveness for our sins. And as we gather here today for our group discussion, may you strengthen us with your love, enlighten us as we journey together onwards, and give us wisdom as we learn from each other. Fill us with your peace and love. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
And thank you, teacher. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Oh, hello, Sir Francis. It's good to see you. Okay, despite
Good
your
afternoon.
yes, po. Good afternoon, everyone. I also saw Ma'am Kathleen. Hello, po. Hello, wow.
Afternoon po.
Okay. Yes, po. So let's begin. Actually, we have tackled most of our agenda last time, but still, let's have this FGD, okay, to clear some things that we need to discuss, okay? But before that, okay, allow me to share. Okay, so what is FGD again? Who can remember? Can someone answer me? What do we mean again by FGD? It's just a simple quiz, don't worry.
Discussion.
Yes, it's focus group discussion, and this is the time that we will be able to discuss most of our concerns or maybe points for improvement, so on and so forth. Okay, so let me begin with thank you, dear parents, for supporting our past two events. So we have the Parent Summit and the UN Day or UN Week. Okay, so for that, I also want to emphasize the importance of having parents in our lives. Okay, I believe that that is very important as we also grow, we learn, and we live among with other people. Okay, so with this, I have something here which I've seen. Okay, this is not actually from me. I just saw this from the internet, which I want to share to everyone. Okay, so this is about the heroes from home, okay, or heroes of the home. Okay, so let me just prepare this one.
On behalf of all kids, we at Kid Explorer have a quick message for all the parents out there. Thank you. We know it's a challenging time. You're suddenly working from home or maybe looking for a new job. You're now homeschooling and trying to navigate this whole global pandemic. It's an unprecedented time in history. But just know we kids look to you as the heroes of our home. Thank you for working so hard to provide for us. Thank you for spending time with us, for encouraging us to get outside, watching movies with us, enjoying family game nights, letting us make forts in the living room, for letting us stay up a little bit past our bedtime. Thank you for having conversations with us. We love you, we're grateful for you, and we salute you. Parents, you rock.
Okay, so on behalf of the ADSI team or ADSI faculty and staff, we would like to thank you all, our dear parents, for joining us this school year. Okay, this is our second focus group discussion, and I believe that we, like what I've said, we have tackled most of the things, but there are still some things that we want to emphasize. Okay, so before I will continue, any message from our parents? Don't worry, I will not call names. Okay, I will not call names. So feel free to raise your hand or smile at me. Oh, if you're also smiling at me, I also okay. I think Ma'am Kathleen wants to say something. I thought you say something. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Sure, parang gusto ko nang i-close yung camera. Joke. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate that video, actually. It's pretty much a very good encouragement for us parents kasi we have been adjusting. Even until now, we are still adjusting. Even teachers are also adjusting. That's why we are very grateful for the patience of the teachers because this is not easy. It's not easy at all. So thank you for that video. It's truly appreciated po.
I'm sure po, welcome also. And I also want to thank our parents for joining us every time we have these kinds of meeting and then our programs. We really appreciate for your presence. Okay, so let's proceed then. Okay, so for our agenda this afternoon, I only have three. Okay, the first one, if you will remember this slide, we have the concerns, the practices, and of course, okay, my announcement later. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so for our concerns, yes, we always ask, okay, how will I do it? What should I do? But instead of asking those kind of questions, we can say together, we can do this, right? So let's do this. The first one that I want to ask to our dear parents, how are the lessons po? How are you coping with our lessons? I believe that the lessons for first quarter are still a bit easy to comprehend and maybe to teach to our children or child. But this lesson for the second quarter, I think it's a bit confusing. But may I know how you are with our lesson so far? Don't worry po, feel free to talk. None? Silence means okay, I'm assuming. Okay, but if you will ask me, I'm of course teacher academy and I know the lessons, so on and so forth. The lessons as you go along, it's getting harder and harder, right? That's why we are also asking for your help, not to give up, but to continue connecting with us. Like, teacher, how should I teach this one? How should I do this, so on and so forth? Because it's really challenging also for us these days, especially those who are not really I'm not saying that you are not teachers, but those who really are not into teaching. Okay, so apart from our lessons, how about sorry. Okay, I'll click this one first. Okay, there. How about our modules? Okay, how do you find our modules so far?
I think the modules teacher are just okay, tama lang. Hindi siya bombarding sa dami. So it's just tama lang. And in our case with Monique, we can do it at our own pace na we can actually maaga kami natatapos.
Oh.
So for those days na if she finishes earlier than Friday, then her reward is that she can watch TV. Other than that, she cannot watch TV. Sorry. So just sharing openly with fellow parents also. So for the Mojo's teacher, so far it's okay naman po. So far so good.
Okay, so thank you for that feedback po. I also read that they are manageable. Okay, we greatly appreciate po your feedback with regard to our lessons and modules, since we know that it's not really easy to teach these lessons, as you have known that ADSI is really a bit advanced as compared to other schools. If you will also notice that in kinder, we are not into practicing how to read like no, we are done with that one. They are into reading already. Okay, so don't worry. We are here to guide you as well. Thank you also for that feedback, Ma'am Kathleen, and also Ma'am Justine. So far, I also received feedback with regard to the extra worksheets. Okay, I am actually thankful for those who are answering. The importance of the extra worksheets there are actually is to help your child, especially if you find like teacher, it's like kulang like that. It's like I want more for my child. So that's the use of our extra worksheets actually. But I also received a feedback that once we have given something, you parents have the tendency to say, I need to accomplish everything because the teacher did this, so I need to answer. Yes, I understand that feeling, but like what I've said, these are only for extra work. Okay, if you think that your child needs more work, okay. And then I also want to commend some of our parents who are giving feedback in Google Classroom or even in the module per se. Okay, the reason for this one, we will be also be guided. Teacher, the spelling and the reading comprehension are a bit hard for my child to understand. What should I do? We really love those kind of feedback because from that, we can also do something during our synchronous classes. Okay, another one, teacher, I noticed that my child knows already which one is the sound, but still he or she doesn't know if it's long or short. Yes, I love those kinds of feedback because from that we will also learn, okay, so I need to emphasize this during our online class, something like that. Okay, so I would like to extend my gratitude and also for your help. Okay, please extend also your help for us that will be able to receive your feedback as well. Okay, any questions so far with regard to the first one? Okay, so far so good. Okay, we're good with that one. Okay, another one we also have. Okay, thank you, Ma'am Justine. Okay, we also have our monthly assessments. What I like with our parents when it comes to monthly assessments, we can feel also that you are really not there. Okay, what we like is that you really let your child be independent during those assessments, which of course we know that can help our learners. But from what you are doing, we really appreciate po. Okay. However, we also noticed that during our online classes, some children are left like, yes, I know that you are letting them to become independent, but there are times that they are, how do you call this one? Teacher Akami, can you help me find the word? Hindi nangangapa, like somehow left out, something like that, because they are still trying to cope. Okay, maybe if these times or during these times, we also appreciate if you can also stay beside with your child or something like that during our class. It's okay not to tell, okay, what did teacher say, what is it, it's fine with us as long as if there are work, like for example numbering 1 to something, 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, your help will be of great help for us. Okay, so I think that's it for this one. And then you can see here others. This time I want to hear from our dear parents, what are your concerns so far? I think I will call you one by one this time. Okay, so what are your concerns so far? How do you find the everything? Okay, how do you find ADSI, so on and so forth? Okay, so you can open it now. Okay, let me begin with Sir Jeff Feliciano. Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello po, sir.
Hello, ma'am, teacher. Okay, so parang yung nakikita ko usually yung setup sa lessons and modules is before the day ng klase is most parents review the lesson prior before the day, and then after that they review again. So yung ako yung magtatanong, ano yung mas advisable, yung mas maraming time allotment doon sa yung review and or post lesson review?
Oh, good
Kasi
question.
minsan yun ang problema pag sa pre kasi is mas mahirap i-anticipate kung saan kaya doon mahihirapan yung bata. And then nung nag-lesson, nakita mo ay hindi pala, iba yung nireview namin, masyadong nag-focus doon sa ano. So doon ulit mag-adjust sa post-lesson review. Okay.
Okay, thank you for that, sir. But before I will answer, may I ask the feedback from our parents? How do you do it po? Any parent may answer po. When do you think is the best time to review? Is it before the lesson or before the synchronous class or after? Okay, that's a very good question. So before I will answer that one, yes, Sir Ali. Sorry, you are muted, sir.
Okay, sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, teacher. Sorry, I'm late. Just finished my meeting, other meeting. Anyway, actually, what we do with Jan is, of course, on Saturdays we print, and then Sunday night, if he doesn't disagree, we start on Sunday night. Otherwise, before the class, we just read it, give a rundown, and if he can already start doing the assignments, then he starts doing the assignment. So that's how we do it. So we do it before, so that what is only left after his class or before his class is the module that they are going to do during classes. So that after class, when we go home, we submit. But what is tedious is if he's done with his assignment and he did write his name, yun lang. He always says, I've finished already. And yung my concern na isa doon pala is, if he uses the pencil, if we do it through PDF, it's barely readable na. Even on the colors na mga light colors, yun, hindi. And if we let him do it again, he would say na, it's done, I'm done with that, I'm done with the subject. So that's how we normally do, except for those items that sometimes her ate cannot also comprehend. So it has to wait for us. And then on the reading side, especially on LLC, we read it a lot of times sa kanya, or on Thursday, we also review the LLC, the science and the math. And kasi I think it is being reviewed also by Teacher Akemi and you, Teacher Janet, on Fridays. So that's how we do po. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that also. Thank you, Sir Francis. Okay, how about, I've read, Ma'am Justine said, they do it after class. Okay, what my take here is that if you will notice from our modules, there are I think that's number 3 or number 4, prepare or print pages, something like that, right? And then prepare the materials, so on and so forth. But if you will also go along with the module, you will know this on November, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we actually set dates to clear things up with regard to this kind of topic, so on and so forth. But if you will notice from Sir Francis's answer, he also considered doing it before. The good thing with doing before, you will know if you are correct after, right? So after our class, oh, so this is how Teacher Akemi and Teacher Janet did it. I think we have to change something like that. You can do it that way po. But what I also suggest is that do not go deeper. Okay, like for example, wait, you will learn this one. Wait, what should I do? No. I don't suggest that one po, because you will just be stressed out. Okay, if you will notice, we are emphasizing on the pages which we think are really hard. If you will notice po, I really ask them to create their simple sentences. I know it's hard, especially to make own sentence, knowing that they don't know what a sentence is. Okay, so I know it's really hard. That's why during our during our synchronous class, the first time I discussed making or doing sentences, I gave them an example. Okay, because that's what I want them to do as well during their or when they do their modules. But as you will notice also, it's like they are improving. It's like they already know how to do it. It's really hard at first, but once you get to, how do you call this one? Once you're there, okay, it's like everything is easy already. And then I also would like to consider Ma'am Justine's answer. I think the same with Ma'am Kathleen's, okay, because they are doing it after our class. That's also helpful. So if you will notice, so this is how it should be explained. This is how it should be done, so on and so forth. It really helps po. Okay, I hope I was able to answer Sir Kai's concern. Sir Jeff's, I can see Kai Eliad there. Okay, so thank you, Sir Jeff, for that question. Any questions so far, Sir Jeff? You're good already. Okay, let's go to Sir Francis. Any question po or other concern? There.
So far, so far, wala pa. Sorry. Yeah.
You can chat
I'll
me, sir.
get back. Sorry, teacher. I'll chat you right
Yes.
out.
Yes,
I
sir.
just stopped my client because sorry.
Sure, sir. No problem.
Sorry.
Okay. How about Ma'am Kathleen? Any concern so far?
So far, none naman po, teacher.
Okay,
Thank you.
so far so good. Thank you, Ma'am Kathleen. Ma'am Anna Marie.
Wala nang pong concern, teacher. So far, we do it after the class since Thursday usually. Every day. Then our target is Friday. Dapat tapos na siya. So they can do their Saturday, Sunday. They can play. They can watch TV. Yun yung deal namin with the kids.
Oh.
Ayun po.
Okay, I like that. Thank you, ma'am. I hope we were able to address your concern with the passing of modules. Were you able to submit already po through Google Classroom?
Hindi. We'll try it again this Sunday. Kasi
Okay.
napas na namin lahat eh. Pero we tried it last Sunday. 3 times kami and 3 gadgets. Ayaw eh. It's because ba napuno na yung memory
Possible po. Yes po.
so ganon. So
Yes.
we have to
Oo.
Kasi parang first time nangyari yun eh. But we have different accounts na. Sige, I'll check kasi baka yung isang account ko na lang gagamitin ko for
Ay,
JD.
sure po.
Opo.
Sure po, ma'am.
Sige ha.
Okay, thank you for
Okay.
that, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. And if for the others po, because it also happened to me and Teacher Akemi, we really cannot open the file. Actually, we can see that you passed already, but it's just there under assigned. Okay, the reason we got that one because the inbox is full already. So it really happens. So what we did, of course, we need to erase. Okay, so thank you for that, Ma'am Anna Marie. How about Ma'am Shine?
Sorry, hello, sorry.
Yes po. Yes po.
Choppy yung part na yun. Ano po?
Ay, sorry.
Rinig ko lang yung name ko.
Ay, okay. Ma'am Shine, any concern po so far?
Wala naman.
Okay, okay. So that's good to know. How about Ma'am Justin?
Hi teachers and everyone. Concerns or ano, wala naman po masyado kasi I think the problem is on our side. it's not that like what I mentioned kanina, the modules are manageable naman. It's just merely parang us finding really like sitting down and having the time to do it. In terms naman po of the lessons, like okay naman po. It's just that yun nga, I noticed that with Audrey, there are really times where she needs to be assisted, like what you mentioned din, teacher, na sometimes though I'm not here to do it, but I think si Yaya or si Atsi will help out naman when she needs it. Ayun, Atsi always helps her daw. Tapos in terms of yun nga, completing the modules, we just haven't gotten the routine down pat until now. So there are times where we finish it early. There are times when we just make the deadline. So, and thank goodness, Monday of the next week is the deadline.
Yes.
So, very grateful for that. Or otherwise naman, okay naman po. Tapos, basing on the assessment of the first couple of assessments na tayo, di ba? She's naman, parang I know naman that the teachers, you teachers like also give them cues if they have difficulty answering, or I noticed naman po na if you're not satisfied with the answer of the child, nagpo-probe pa kayo to check if they really get the concept or not. So okay naman po. No, naman. Other than that, we're good.
Okay, thank you for that po. Okay, Ma'am Kit Rizel.
Hello, teacher. Hello po. Teacher, for Shiandra, okay naman din po siya. After class din po namin ginagawa yung YouTube. And then,
Okay.
pag hindi niya po masyadong naiintindihan, inuulit na lang po namin siya ng Thursday pag
Okay. Okay po, that's good to know. Okay, okay. Thank you po, Ma'am Kit Rizel. Okay, let me hear also from, sorry ma'am. Okay, okay. Okay, Ma'am Karina.
Ma'am, okay. So far naman po, okay din lang po kay Melissa. Wala pong concerns, ma'am.
Okay, that's also good to know. Okay, how about Ma'am Sarah? Ma'am Sarah, are you here po?
Sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry not
Okay.
here.
Yes, sir.
Pero there are no concerns.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Ma'am Carol.
Teacher, so far okay naman po. Wala namang any other.
Okay. Okay.
With regards to
Okay, so thank you also, Ma'am Carol, for that one. Okay, so far, that's my only request to our parents. Okay, it's okay po, Ma'am Sunshine. Okay, we only need or we also need your feedback. Okay, your feedback really matters a lot for us as well. But I also want to congratulate all our parents despite Ma'am Justine saying that she's still not getting the hold of when to pass modules or just to get that routine, still we are very thankful because at the end of the first quarter, all modules are submitted. We don't really need to message one by please submit all. No, we did not do that anymore because everyone submitted. That's why we are very thankful po for your support. Okay, and also we would also like to thank you for giving your patience. Okay, not just to us, the teachers, even to your children. Okay, we really know that it's hard, and because it's hard, they are what we call different techniques. I have also heard different ways on how to teach this. Teacher, I noticed that my child still had or having a hard time identifying long A and short A. What should I do? Okay, if you will notice in our lessons, I don't really emphasize short and long. Yes, I mention it, but I don't say what is short. Is this short or is this long? No, I emphasize the sound. Okay? If I will repeat that, I emphasize the sound. One way for them to read is actually knowing the sound, not teaching them, okay, this is short A. Okay, so this is how you should read. How will you read? It's a bit confusing if there are technical terms or maybe terms they still need to know, but then they already know the sound, so it's confusing on their part. Okay, so if there are no other concern, Teacher Akemi, you want to share something?
I'm good.
Okay, you can see Teacher Akemi is also happy with with this class.
Yes.
Yes, okay, so let's proceed to let's talk about, maybe let's just do this briefly. Okay, I've asked this before, but this time, any takeaways from our parent summit? Our two speakers are really great. They have shared a lot of information which may be helpful for us parents. Okay, so the first one. Mm-hmm. May I know, do you have any study habits, not routine, but rules? Okay, I'm asking for rules. Any rule that you want to share to your co-parents that may be helpful for them as well? Any rule, maybe when it's studying or when it's study time, no eating, maybe like that, or you can eat but something like that. Okay, any rules that we can share to our parents? Anyone may start, or you want one by one? Okay, so I think they want one by one. Okay, so let us begin with Sir Jeff. Wait, before I'll ask Sir Jeff, I will inline it with the second one. Okay, the use of gadgets. Okay, the study habits and the use of gadgets. If you can remember, Dr. May actually mentioned the digital media plan. Okay, what are rules? Okay, this time let's make our rules, which can also be helpful for our other parents. Sorry, Sir Jeff. Okay, you may begin.
Okay, for Kael, we have observed the, uh, the usual problem is when it comes to focus. Usually kasi sa bahay, ang dami yan, distraction. So, kung pwede nga, kung merong talagang isang room kung saan wala lahat, and then siguro doon walang gadgets doon or TV or anything, pwede doon. So siguro yun yung isa na consider, as much as possible limit or kung pwede walang distraction kasi mabilis, especially with your attention span. mabilis silang ma-distract sa mga kahit mga ingay sa labas or yung mga nagsasalita sa conversation sa labas. Of course, curious kids when they're asking what's happening, so on and so forth. So that's one. Make sure you minimize or limit yung distraction during study time.
Okay, thank you for that, Sir Jeff. Let's go to Ma'am Kathleen.
One of the things that I enforce in our home is no TV. Talagang to a point that I have to remove the plug. And I'm very strict on that. And unless you finish your module and your activities and all your assignments, then you can watch TV. So usually Thursday, everybody's done. They want to watch TV, they want to unwind, they have their favorite show, so then you can watch it. What else? So far, yun lang naman yung very strict but generous offers that I give to my children. So, yun lang po, teacher and co-parents.
Okay, thank you for that, Ma'am Kathleen. Ma'am Sunshine.
Hello, yeah. Dati we struggled with the kids' gadgets talaga. But then, parang a few weeks back, we tried to limit na sobrang limited yung gadgets nila to weekends already. With Trey, it is a bit of a success story because after a few weeks of not giving them the phone, tas weekend lang, medyo naalis niya sa system. He would rather play with his toys than actually holding the gadget already. Sometimes, pag school days lang, minsan ihiramin niya yung kay Angkong, I want to borrow Angkong's phone. Tapos makakatch ni daddy niya. So he knows na it's wrong, so ibabalik niya kaagad yung phone. But those are rare occasions. Sasabihin lang niya minsan oh, Angkong just asked me to see something in the phone. But really, alam namin, hiniram niya. But we're just reiterating na the grandparents also not give the phone to them pagka hinihingi nila, pag hindi time. So, as far as a few weeks, napansin din namin na after namin tinanggal yung phone ni Trey, yung mga hinihiram niya, hindi na rin namin binibigay. Tapos yung gamit niya for school, nilalak namin pag tapos ng school niya. So, hindi niya nahahawakan yung iPad, ganyan. So far, recently, napansin talaga namin na pag gusto niyang maglaro, it's not with the phone anymore. It's with his toys or pag nandito yung ibang cousins niya, they play together. Pag ganun na, hindi na rin namin pinapakita. Actually, ilang araw nang nakatago yung phone, hindi niya nakikita, hindi rin niya hinihingi. So, we are hoping na sa mga other kids namin, ganun din. Pero I think with the older kids, it's much more difficult to remove. Ayun lang.
Ooh, thank you for that sharing po, Ma'am Sunshine. I think I will apply that soon. Okay. Yes, Ma'am Karina.
Ma'am, kay Melissa po, medyo mahirap din po kasi tanggalin yung gadget sa kanya. Pero buti na lang kasi nasira yung iPad niya. So, nawala yung gadget na yun. So, pag nag-aaral naman kami, gumagawa ng module, ma'am, wala talagang TV, walang cellphone, walang hanggang sa matapos niya, tsaka siya pwedeng manood. Yun na lang yung reward niya. Mama!
Okay, I like that too. Okay, when doing module. Okay, how about Ma'am Carol?
Teacher, when it comes to Catalia naman, meron kasi, alam niya kasi yung schedule na teacher. So, alam niya pag ganitong oras or basta ano ba? Hindi actually hindi naman pare-parehas, pero kunyari Monday, ito yung schedule niya. Alam niya na pag ganitong oras, she will have to do her modules. So kunyari sabihin natin 1 to 2, gagawin niya yung modules niya or yung ibang assignments niya, and then after niyan, alam niya magbe-break siya, and then Later again, may certain time. Pero when it comes to yung mga TV gadgets sa cellphones, hindi naman siya maano. So pag kunya sinabi namin you cannot borrow my cellphone or you cannot borrow your papa's cellphone because you're not yet done. Sinusundan naman niya. And when it comes to TV, hindi rin siya masyado na, Mama, I want to watch, ganun. Hindi naman teacher. So, kumbaga nasanay siya dun sa yung study habit siguro na during weekdays, alam niya, kailangan niyang gumawa ng modules, ng mga assignments niya. So, hindi masyado problem sa kanya yung teacher, yung mga gadgets.
That's good to know. Okay. Thank you, Ma'am Carol. Sir Banday, are you still there po?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Well, for your first tab, I don't think, I don't know, pag starting weekdays, we structure her days talaga na she should start waking up early, like yung normal na day, like going to school. So, yung study habits would also come di ba, pagkagising ng umaga, ganun, breakfast ka na, mag-bis ka na, mga ganun. So, we try to structure her day na parang she's going to school pa rin. Then, after her class, do a little bit of module, and then, sakto, lunchtime na. Afternoon, let her take her nap. Tapos, in the afternoon, give her like 1-2 hours lang, 1 hour max na to let her do her gadgets if she wants to. Pero, madalas naman, with her cousins around, they don't do much of the gadgets. They'd rather play outside. So, ganun po, ma'am.
Okay, that's good po. Thank you for that, sir. I think it's really important to let them have that kind of routine as early as now. Okay, how about Ma'am Justine? Thank you, sir. Ma'am Justine?
Study habits or rules. What I noticed, teacher, with Audrey naman, she's always like, almost always naman willing siya to sit down and do the module. So even if we don't have like a specific like time or routine during the days of the week to do the modules, parang if I have time and I'll tell her, oh, Audrey, let's do your modules. She's always, okay, mom, let's do it. So always willing, always enthusiastic. Moreover, when she sees that I'm also doing modules with Sophia, parang, I want to do it too. It's hard to teach both of you at the same time. But, parang naengganyo siya pag nakita niya yung atsi niya na nag-aaral din or gumagawa rin ng modules. In terms of rules, including the use of gadgets, I used to be much stricter in terms of like no screen time during weekdays or no screen time during school days. But then I also feel for them, especially kasi with the time na Delta, the presence of Delta here in the city, COVID, I'm referring to COVID. And so mas na-limit, kung limited na yung movements and labas ng kids before, mas lalo na ngayon. Diba? So, and then during the ADSI, the parent summit, diba, Dr. De Vera, she mentioned na, that the kids have too much screen time or gadget times when you take it away and they throw a tantrum. So, nag-isip naman ako. Like, okay. So, tinesting din namin na parang, we notice naman na if we give them now kasi they are allowed 30 minutes a day during weekdays. 30 minutes. And, they know. Kasi I remind them na, before, you guys are not allowed any gadget time or any screen time during the weekdays, but now we're going to allow you 30 minutes. So parang ito naman namin na grateful naman sila. Sila pa yung nag-isip na maglalagay sila ng timer sa tablet nila. And once the timer rings, they're okay. They turn it off by themselves. Finished or not finished, whether it's a game or a show that they're watching. Although I told them I much prefer that they play a game rather than watch these nonsense unboxing videos.
Well, I usually watch After High End Picture and My Little Pony.
Okay, thank you, Odd. Carry on.
And Hi Teacher.
Pero ano naman, parang they know the limit. They know their limit, and if I say na, oh, you can't do gadget time yet because I want to finish at least one module today, nagko-comply naman sila. So, yun naman. Tapos pag magwa-whine sila, oh, remember what Dr. De Vera said? If you whine or cry or throw a tantrum, it means that you have too much screen time. It shuts them up right away. They don't want to lose their privilege.
Wow. Thank you so much for that, Justin. Okay. I hope it also helps with our parents also who are here. Okay. Let me call now. Wait, there. Ma'am Anna Marie.
For us naman, struggle talaga yung and challenge yung sa gadgets and TV. But parang naka-instill na kila Jadine and Jessica na Friday night, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, it's their free playtime, gadget, as long as they complete all the modules. Nalilate na kami sa bit kasi kami yung kumbaga, and every Sunday po, we go to my angkong's and ama's place. So they have mas na observe namin pag nandun sila, may gadget sila pero kasi may yung garden kasi doon nagtatumbling sila, and with the dogs, gamit nila like yung nagvi-video sila. So nalilesen yung laro, more on videoing na with the dogs and with the pets at angkong's place. Yun. And alam naman nila na once na hindi nila na-complete yung modules, they're grounded. Parang yun yung sinasabi ko sa kanila na pag hindi nila na-complete talaga ng Friday, grounded sila for gadgets. And sa weekends, no gadget talaga. Parang during yung ginagamit nila for online schooling. Yun po.
Okay.
And yun lang. And din, parang din kay Justin na kapag si Jessica, parang hindi naman sila pag nakikita niya yung sister niya na nag-aaral na, yun, kailangan mag-aaral na rin si Jadine. Parang siya na mismo may motivation na siya na I see my atsi na nagkagawa ng module. So, sabay sila. Ayun. Yun po.
Okay, it really helps. Okay. Yes po. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Sir Francis, are you okay po? O pass po muna tayo. Okay. Okay.
It's okay.
Yes, sir.
For Francis Jan naman, the gadgets is really a struggle. So sabi nga ng speaker, the parents should also stop using the gadgets. Which we really find it difficult because for one, both of us, ako and my wife, are working. So me, I leave as early as 7 and she leaves as early as 7:30. And I come home as late as 7 or 7:30. So yung sa gadgets talaga, and that's the only mode also sometimes if we call Jan through Messenger. So kailangan hawak niya rin yung phone so that when we call him up, we can talk to him during the day. Pero we're trying to pero prior to when we were quarantined, prior to that, he was already learning na okay, no gadgets. Alam niya na pag may klase, walang gadgets. Pero nung na-quarantine kami, that's the only form of communication again between or among us na hindi pwede mag face-to-face. So, nasanay ulit siya that he made use of the cellphone. Siyempre, if we're not looking at him na, he's already holding the cellphone. That it is really a struggle on the gadgets and on the TV because yun nga, we come home late, we leave early. Sometimes the ate does the chores. He's left alone sa taas. So he just watches TV. So yun yung struggle for both of us. And for him. And on the study habits naman, when he wakes up in the morning, after breakfast, he takes a bath. And then before the classes start, uh, we tell him that he should review whatever is to be reviewed. Then after class, he has his lunch, he sleeps. When he wakes up, he has to finish all the assignments that has to be done. His assignments, or he has to do dun sa what we call that again in the computer, the mathematics and the science. So sometimes he does that until 3, 4, until 5 o'clock, ganon. When he wakes up in the afternoon, he does some of the assignments. And then do sa computer na assignments also. Then after that, while waiting for us, yun, back to the television. So, yun po yung, it's really a struggle kasi yun nga, he has tantrums when we get his cell phone, his iPad. Kasi dun sa class naman niya, he makes use of his computer, but we don't allow him to use the computer in games or anything else except for the Zoom class lang. So he knows that. So yung teacher, ang struggle namin kay Jan is really the use of gadgets. And when he, sometimes doon sa assignments niya, when he's finished, he knows that he's already finished. He will, if I check on the assignment when I come home at night, I tell him, oh, you haven't made your sentences na. Not yet. Oh, I've finished all my assignments na, said ate. So, dun lang na, if he's not able to do the other assignment, and when we come home, we check it, hindi pa tapos, and that's another struggle na, I'm playing, I'm done with my studies, I'm bored with my studies, mga ganun. So, although he has finished it all naman, pero yun lang. That's really the struggle, and yan, I envy nga sila na they were able to curtail their children in using the gadgets during weekdays. So yun lang, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that sharing, Sir Francis. Yes, Anne-Marie, thank you for catching up. Hello po.
Sir, sorry, katatapos lang ng isang meeting ko kanina.
Okay lang
Sorry.
po.
Opo. Hi. For us naman po, comparing kasi like Sean and Riley, mas struggle kami kay Sean. But for Riley po, may ano po siya mabilis magsawa sa panonood. So mas prefer niya na nagpa-play at saka nagdo-draw. So kaya yun yung parang biggest challenge namin una kay Riley is last year he's really struggling with the online class because hindi niya po talaga anything na manonood. So but there are times din po that syempre pag gusto po niya yung show or may certain time of the day na alam niya yun yung show niya. So what we do, in the afternoon, usually doon kami nakakapag-module. So we ask them to finish the module. And then the sooner they do the module, we'll ask them to play and yung chores nila, like packing away their toys. And what my husband and I did, para makat namin yung time nila, is we let them watch ng weekdays at a certain time na few minutes na lang time for dinner na. So, sakto, they'll oblige kasi gutom na sila, talagang ilalet go nila yung screen time po. But that's usually mga 30 minutes before mealtime, parang ganun po. On the weekends naman, actually, little by little kasi, since napansin namin na lalo weekends, they feel bored, walang ginagawa. So, like, lang, we let them do painting, or yung, like, I got the idea from Ate Justine, mga sand art, mga ganon. So, anything activity, or we let them play outside with bubbles, or maglalakad-lakad lang just to get them away from gadgets. Oh.
Okay, that's very informative. Thank you, Ma'am and Marie. I think I share the same sentiment with Sir Jeff and Sir Francis, knowing that we only have only kid. Okay, I think that's the problem if we only have one kid at home. No choice but to let them play gadget, right? So what does it mean? Please no kapatid. Walang okay, but I think I have the same problem because if you also know, I also have a preschooler, and it's just that I cannot find the way to teach him. I don't know when to play with him because I'm also busy at work. So what I do, okay, nod ka na lang TV. Something like that. So it's our way to just to keep them busy, right? But of course, we are parents. We have to be not really responsible, but we should find a way. Okay, I understand your sentiment, Sir Jeff and Sir Francis as well. For Savannah, even though she's alone, lucky for her, she has cousins. Okay, so anyway, anything else you want to share? No more? Okay. Thank you, our parents, for this one, for your takeaways during our parent summit. I've read or I've heard that most of our parents are requesting for another parent summit, but this time it's not for parents, maybe for children. Okay. Let's find time for that one. Okay. I don't know how to attack our preschoolers and kindergartners since they are still young. So maybe our high schoolers then. Okay, anyway, let's move on. So this is our last topic for this afternoon. It's all about announcement. Okay, so what are they? The first one, what are these? What am I asking here? Okay, wait before I'll show that one. Yes, our virtual Christmas party 2021 is near. Actually, this will be on December 11th. We are collaborating with the whole lower primary department. So that will be preschool, kinder, and grade 1. I'm just having a problem with the day. Okay, apparently, it's like preschool will be done by Tuesday. So I don't know, should they wait until Saturday? I don't know. Okay, but anyway, I am here to ask for your suggestions. Though we have suggestions first. Okay, so the first one, if you are okay, we are assigning 3 groups to be our facilitators. What are those? One first preschool, second grade 1, and then third kinder. So it means it's under our class representative. Oh, go, Ma'am Anne. I know you are very excited for this. Okay, so we are thinking of maybe holding one game only for the entire Christmas party. Okay, one game under the help of maybe with the help of all kinder parents like that. Or it's up to you, Ma'am Anne. Okay, next, we are asking if you want to have intermissions. Of course, it's so bland, right? If you are just there and then always playing games, but then we are not watching anything. So maybe our parents would also like to have family intermission. So maybe Feliciano family would like to sing like that. Okay, we are very welcome to welcome you, all parents. Okay, feel free to tell us. But if there are no volunteers, we will volunteer. Okay, we'll talk about it. Okay, and then for gifts, actually, one of the preschool parents asked me if a teacher will they have exchange gift. Exchange gift? How? Of course, maybe they still want to have that fire, of having exchange gifts as a tradition. So what we were thinking is that donate a gift. Okay, so you don't have to buy any gift, just donate a gift. And then we'll be asking Miss Mary Jen to have a box there in the office. And then once you will be there, of course, you will put all the donations there. But then you will also get the chance to choose a toy for your kid. Something like that. Okay, we don't know if you will entertain that kind of idea, but so far that's what we are thinking. Yes, parents, any insights? or ideas? Especially Ma'am Anne. It's like she's so very happy to facilitate. Okay, yes, Ma'am Anne.
Teacher, sorry, can I just ask, yung sa game, us parents in kinder will think of a game and then parang I will facilitate, something like that. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
Okay. Okay, sige. Hindi yun na, teacher. Sorry.
Parang kinabahan si Ma'am doon.
Akala ko ako rin papasayawin mo, teacher. Wala akong ganun talent.
Andyan po sina Riley, sina Sean at Ash.
Sige. Yung mga boys na lang.
Kaya nga po. Yung boys nyo dyan. Okay? So, how about the idea with regard to the gifts? Are you okay with that kind of idea or maybe not really working this time?
May sinuggest teacher si Kat sa
sure.
chat.
Wait.
Suggestion.
Ay, wow. Well, care of Ma'am Kathleen.
No, just a joke talaga. Just keeping things light. Sorry.
Oh, okay. But I like the idea of caroling as well. So maybe parents, if you want to organize a caroling intermission, or you may do so. I just don't know how. Okay, but just feel free to tell me po what your ideas are. So far, we have the tentative date of December 11th. We still need to talk about it if we can move it to December 10. Okay, but we'll see. We'll see first. Okay. Anything else that you can think of for our Christmas party? Ay, parang may idea dito si Ma'am Anna Marie. Yes, Ma'am Anna Marie, any ideas po?
Ano ba? Sa online? Siguro synchronized program, ganon, about Christmas.
Okay.
Na, yun nga. For gift giving kasi parang mas okay pa rin actually. Yung face-to-face po.
Okay, okay. We can consider that. So, tsaka na lang po no pagbalik nila sa school.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, I just don't know how you will be able to plan for facilitating just one game. Okay, just one game for preschool, kinder, and grade 1. For the date, it's still tentative. It's December 11. But if we really cannot move it to an earlier date, we have to bear by the schedule. Anyway, it will already be their break starting December 12. Okay, then they will be back by January already. Okay, so let's see about
Teacher, excuse me lang po. Yung activity will be 3 levels lang, hindi yung buong school, right? Like the United Nations. It's only 3 classes, no? Parang level 3.
Yes po,
okay.
only 3 classes po.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have a suggestion here. It's a good suggestion. Can we have food for everyone to enjoy on that specific time? So it's like get together. I think it should really be every time there's a party. That's why it's called party. There's eating time. This is good. What they can do actually is to share to the group what their favorite food is, except junk food, right? Okay, we can encourage this one so that other kids who are eating vegetables, oh really, vegetable is your favorite or something like that, so we can also accommodate if we have concerns like that. But let me take note of that. So food.
So for example, Teacher Janet, like when we hold parties or there's an event, like an evening event, the company would send out grazing boxes or yung nakaset na siya. Tapos that's kumbaga during the salo-salo time, everybody has the same kind of food that they can enjoy on that time. So something like that po.
Okay.
So Not necessarily limited to wine and cheese kasi of course children, we also have to think for the children kung ano yung gusto nila. But we can have some chips, crackers, or no, not chips. Not the unhealthy chips, but nacho chips, yung mga healthier kind. Or crackers for the kids, cheeses also for them, and some fruits, definitely. So I was thinking of something like that po.
Okay. Ay, parang sarap na ng face-to-face.
Mas masarap pa rin yung lechon, teacher.
Okay, so thank you for that suggestion, Ma'am Kathleen. However, I also don't know with the schedule of the other parents. Though this is a Saturday, I've received some concerns from other parents that they consider Saturday as a family day, so something like that. So we are still eyeing for December 11. It's still a Saturday, but I don't know. Anyway, it's just tentative. But thank you for your suggestion, Ma'am Kathleen. Unless the others are willing to just have, okay, sorry, McDo, Jollibee. you know the easiest, okay, no choice, McDo or Jollibee, but same food. So burger, maybe burger, fries, and spaghetti, something like. Para lang pare-pareho sila. So it's easier. I just don't know. So anyway, maybe I'll set another meeting for this one. Okay, we'll find out. But Ma'am Anne, I hope it's just okay with you to talk with our other parents what their plans are or maybe ideas that they have in mind po.
Yes, sige, teacher. Well, ano po, tuloy.
Wow, so excited for this one. Okay, thank you po, Ma'am Anne. Okay, and for our kinder parents. Okay, if you have other suggestions, feel free to tell Ma'am Anne. Okay, and then I also have my last announcement here. So if you will notice here, what is your schedule? So our card giving will be, or our PTC is actually November 12 and 15 in the afternoon. However, if you will notice in the Google Classroom, it's already out now. Okay, the report cards or the progress report are already out in the Google Classroom, so you may also refer your child's performances there, behaviorally and academically. However, there are times that yes, we can set a schedule, but teacher, wala naman ang masyadong concern. Ay, okay. So we'll just have another one next time. So what we have thought of is like this. I will be asking for some parents to have PTC with me, but not all. So in case that I did not contact you, it means I will not have PTC with you. But if you have concerns with regard to math, science, LLC, or social studies, you may approach the specific teacher. Okay, so for example, Teacher Akemi for math and science, and then yours truly for LLC and social studies. So we'll just assign it that way. If you don't have any concern, teacher, my concern is the class. I find it blah, 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 something like that. You can set a schedule with me starting tomorrow and Monday afternoon. Okay po. But if you did not receive any message from me, it means I will not speak with you po. Okay, are we set on this one? Are we clear on this? Okay, so it's like I have lots of comments here. Wait, October, I think Ma'am Justin is referring to December 10. December 10. Okay, so if it's December 10, we'll try to fix our schedule, Teacher Akemi. Okay. Yes. Okay, we'll try to fix our schedule, but Ma'am Anne, they are volunteering you to do this one. But of course, Ma'am Anne also needs your help. Okay, so you are free to share your idea.
Kat ata mag-facilitate, no, Kat? MC si Kat eh.
Ma'am Kat, kayo daw po.
Ano yan? Sorry, wala akong narinig.
mas mas better ka na mag-facilitate ng game kasi nag-MC ka.
I can do one game. Is it one game po, Teacher
Yes,
Janice?
just one for the entire Christmas party.
Thank you for the trust, Ate Ann.
Wow, I like that. Ay, wow. Go, Ma'am Sunshine. Okay? Via Grab Riders. Okay, parang gusto ko yung mga magiging food natin dito. Okay? Anyway, so thank you for your ideas po, dear parents. Thank you also for bearing with me and Teacher Akemi this afternoon. So if you have other concerns, you are free to contact us, okay? In case we were able to set a schedule with you po, feel free also to tell us if you are free on that day or we can reschedule in case. Okay po. So anything else you want to add or ask?
Teacher, for the program, for the Christmas party, are there prizes for the games?
Oh, wait, we did not think of that one. Oo nga, no? Kasi nga may game, so that may prize. What kind of prizes are you thinking po?
Well, ang pinakamabilis ngayon is GCash. That's the fastest. Because we do events like all over Philippines. So parang isang Zoom event siya. So that's the fastest po talaga. Just send us your GCash, your 150 pesos. That's it. So parang ganon. But that's lang, just I don't know. That's an idea, but maybe somebody else can also pitch in. So we have more ideas.
Oh, okay. So I think we really need to set another day for our can be also, okay? We need to set another day for planning for our Christmas party. This is only a one-time event. So let's okay, that's possible. Okay, I have a suggestion here with regard to exchange gifts. Because I also received this kind of feedback last school year. It's like the children are eyeing for exchange gifts like that. So of course it's a tradition, but then it's up to our parents to have that final decision if we will push through or not. Okay, but there's a suggestion here if it's possible that distributed before the party. So it means you already have the gifts before our Christmas party. So my suggestion here is to leave the gift at the office. Okay, so wow, Ma'am Shine, I think really has lots of ideas about exchanging gifts or gift. It's really nice, especially that they are still young. Okay, they're really looking for this one. Okay, but can we set it now po? When do you plan to have our another meeting for the Christmas party? Christmas party only. So our agenda will be the Christmas party only.
Do they have schedule this week ba, teacher?
This week po.
Or depends din po sa other parents, teacher.
Wait. Are you suggesting po ba, Ma'am Shine, that we'll have face-to-face?
No, yung gift parang, for example, because parang napansin ko lang, diba, syempre, they need to get to know each other. So, it's something about if you give a gift to your classmate, ganyan, it says something about you then para, we can tell, your classmate like this is fond of like that. So, kasi wala, yun lang napansin namin with the other kids na parang kulang sila ng, alam niyo, nung bata tayo, nakikipagkwentuhan, we know our friends, we know our classmates, sila parang outside the school, they're outside yung setting ng classroom setting nila online. Wala sila masyadong interaction with each other. So, I guess it's a way of saying yung mga gifts na marireceive nila later on sa Christmas party nila na ito yung friend ko, for example si Trey, pwede niyang sabihin, oh my friend Riley gave me like this. So I think makikilala niya mas mabuti si Riley outside the school setting, ganyan. Pagmamalaki niya sa parents niya, no, my friend gave me like this. Kasi parang pag tinatanong namin sa kanya, who is your friend? Do you interact with your friends? Parang, blank. Masyadong na-focus tayo sa, schoolwork, na hindi natin nakikita na maganda din sana na mga bata, yung the way they interact with each other. Pinapansin ko din yun kasi kung minsan hindi sila, yung sila lang nag-uusap, ganun. Wala masyadong ganun. And I think, despite the pandemic, they should also be able to build friendship din, kahit online. Not the usual, pero yun lang po. I think this Christmas party will say a lot. I think I agree with the Christmas party para lang kasi pag minsan sa Zoom ganyan, school lang ang alam nila with Zoom, hindi yung kwentuhan na may kaibigan, ganun, wala eh.
Okay. Thank you for that, Ma'am Shine. Actually, I've mentioned this to one of our parents, kinder parents, because she's also looking for socialization. There's really a lesson set for this one. It's actually next week already, where I will be asking them to have a play date. Okay, the play date is actually, for example, Monique and Melissa. Okay, Monique and Melissa should spend time, okay, a specific time. Actually, what I did there last school year was the whole week of the whole month of November, or it's like 2 weeks. But then the culminating is our / Christmas party. That's what we did. Teacher Akemi, if you can remember. Okay, that's what we did. So if you are okay with this suggestion, I also suggest that instead of giving gift to another classmate, why not to their play date partner? Okay, because they have that bond already. Okay, so in that way, I've noticed that those who are also new in kinder, like Melissa, like who else? Even Kai, even Audrey, they are new to kinder. They will have that feeling, oh, I belong. I'm not new to this school, or something like that. That's what I've noticed for last school year. But if we will push through with that one, it means we cannot be with grade 1 and preschool, right, Teacher Akemi? Because they have different. Okay, so if that's the case, then we will consider your suggestion. Yes, Ma'am Anne.
Teacher, siguro if we could do that, let's say one session kinder alone, so you can do yung what we suggested, tapos iba pa yung Christmas party with kinder, preschool, and grade 1 probably.
So it means po, we'll set a culminating activity in line with exchanging gifts, right? If you're okay with that one. So parang mauna yung exchanging of gifts nila, but then during our virtual Christmas party with grade 1 and preschool, so it's a different thing. Yes, Ma'am Shine?
Yeah, maganda siguro yung, I agree with yung parang nagmi-meet sila, parang sila lang, parang may friend sila na isa or what na kausap nila. Maybe before the exchange gift, para talagang pagdating ng Christmas party, para pagdating ng Christmas party, meron talaga silang actual na pag-uusapan with each other. Hindi yung they're just gonna watch parang video or something. Yun lang. Parang maybe yung bonding moments nila, bonding sessions nila, gawin natin, mahabol natin at least before the Christmas party. So that mas more meaningful sa kanila. Yung Christmas party talaga, party siya talaga. Hindi getting to know pa rin. Parang ganon, I guess.
It's hard to set date. Okay, anyway, yes, we can consider that po, Ma'am Shine, but I'm thinking of our culminating, okay? The culminating activity with exchange gifts, that will be December 3. Okay, that's tentative. But for the Christmas party, The tentative is December 10. Are we okay with our schedule, Teacher Akem? Because I don't know if we will touch other subjects.
I'm not sure with grade 1. Let me check first, teacher. We'll see, teacher. Yes.
We'll have. I cannot do it on December 2. But anyway, if that is the case, teacher, can you do it 8 o'clock then in the morning? Because I have class at 9 and then we'll meet at 10 anyway for kinder. Okay, so that it's still the same. Okay, anyway,
Okay, we'll fix, teacher.
we'll fix our
Yes.
schedule. But I definitely would like to inform you, dear parents, of that kind of activity. It's what we call the socialization activity part of LLC and social studies, since it's still social studies, okay? They need to know how to mingle with other kids, with other children, other kids, with other people, okay? So that's the idea per se. Okay, and then yes, let us go back. When do you want to plan for our Christmas party? Ma'am Anne was asking if you are okay this week. If not, maybe next week. The earlier, the better, right, ma'am? Even though December 10 is still far, or December 11, but the earlier the better. Okay, so when do you plan to meet? Do you want to meet with me and Teacher Akemi, or you want to meet po as just parents only, and then we'll just meet? Or just one time so that we can set just one time, okay? Do you want December 19 po? November 19? That's a Friday.
I'm free naman.
Are you okay po in the afternoon? Or you want morning?
What if something like this pa rin, teacher? Wednesday pa rin po.
Ay, Wednesday.
Wednesday afternoon, if possible.
November
Something
17.
like now.
Okay. November 17, are you all okay? Okay. So November 17 then, so that no other schedules will be touched. Okay, so are you okay with November 17? Just show me a thumbs up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 7. So that's majority. Okay, wait. Okay, sure. So November 17, same time. Do you want same time or earlier? Are you okay po with an earlier time? Like 1:30. It's like it's a bit early. Okay, 1:30 or 1 o'clock. Like that. Kasi baka matapos po tayo ng 5. Parang ang dami niyo pong ideas. Joke lang. Okay, so 1:30 na lang po. Sige. Ay, same time. Okay, para maka-join din si Ma'am Anna Marie. So 2 o'clock na lang din. Okay, 2 p.m. onwards po tayo. I hope other parents can also join us to have this final date. Okay, if you have ideas in mind, okay, feel free to keep them and express them on November 17. Okay. I like that. Yes. Maybe if you have ideas beforehand, okay, you can also use our group chat so that other parents who were not able to attend today can also refer to the group. Oh, what are they talking about? What is something like that? Okay. So I also agree with that one. Let's use our GC. Okay. Para hindi masyadong mahaba yung ating one what's this heart-to-heart talk for Christmas party. Okay, so thank you so much, our parents, and thank you for joining us today. So if you don't have other concerns, okay, we are set on this. See you on November 17 at 2 p.m. Okay, thank you po. Thank you so much.
Thank you po.
Everyone.
Teacher.
Thank you po.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Thank you.
teacher.
Goodbye.
Bye po. I'll
Thank
end.
you po. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you po.
3, 2,
Thank you.
1. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye, Teacher Janet.
Nice to see you, Jade. Okay, bye.